2. I don't know if this is going to work this time. I just tried to record a live, and then I had a message from somebody saying that they could only see half my face. So I am trying again. See a few of you that are coming on. It's lovely. If you can make it on live. I did an earlier live which is on this group, which is explaining a little bit about me and my journey. And if you're anything like me, I often can't be bothered to read posts or watch that, but if you do want to know a little bit about who I am and some of why I'm putting on this group, you will be able to see it in an earlier post. So I thought I'd come on today and do one which is telling you a little bit about why I am setting up this group, why now, and what I hope for this group to be able to provide moving forward. What I'm getting a lot of in my recovery community and friendship groups is seeing how we've just gone through the most intense year, and some of you have experienced more intensity than others, particularly those of you that have been homeschooling and working full time. I just think that we're all miracles, and I've gone through caring for my dad at the end of his life, and yet I too experienced this thing of like, oh, it's coming out of lockdown, I want to be super fit, and the summer's coming, and what challenge can I do? And I thought, there was this exhaustion when that came up for me, because I thought, oh, not again. I know that diets don't work. I know that another challenge only can set up this cycle of setting myself up in order to fail. And so with all the years of looking into yoga and movement and breath work and meditation and mindfulness, all of those things are like having this major toolkit available that can help me with managing that internal stuff, that stuff that makes me feel suffering in the world, that twists me up into getting back to that core belief that small and thinner equals of more value and of more worth. And so yeah, thank you all that have joined this group. And as you know, I'm wanting this group to be based on connection and unity and love, but also to be able to share some really valuable tools, strategies, techniques that might be able to help you along your journey. So over the next few weeks, I will be sharing key principles that might be able to help you, whether or not you're coming from the overeating, emotional, binging, whatever extreme, and restricting and over-exercise and body dysmorphia, whatever you're coming from. I'm hoping that these key principles will be able to be applied in whatever form you choose to. Some of them will be about soul food and how we put edges maybe around meal plans, and sometimes that's a really useful tool to have edges, because edges can give us freedom. I will go into things like hydration and movement and sleep and how to improve our sleep, and because all of these things are connected with our mental health. When we fuel ourselves and we look after our bodies and make it about strength and flexibility, that has a counter balancing effect on our mental well-being as well. And so I want to share some of those things that I've learned as well. A lot of it will be scientific or research backed up, and I can share those links with you. But ultimately, this is all going to be about you being true to yourself and your journey and where you're at. And how much you share on here is down to you. My experience is that shining the light on those things that I feel really, really ashamed about can sometimes set it free. It can diminish that toxicity that wants me in the darkness and wants me to stay small. So what else have I got coming up? There'll be some ideas on expression and creativity and finding fun and joy. Because my experience is that I haven't been somebody that's found it easy to just be silly or find healthy ways to have fun. And for me, I know that the more I'm able to practice that stuff, the more I'm able to let go within my own body. So yes, there will be breath work, there'll be meditation, there'll be bits of yoga or movement. I hope to get people on here to do interviews and guest talks, and this is a platform for men and women. Please let's respect each other's anonymity to a certain degree. So not to a certain degree, yeah, please respect this group as a safe space to be able to share your stuff. So if you engage with people or connect with people, please be mindful that that's not always appropriate to be able to share outside of the group. I would love this to be a safe place of healing, discovery, and finding your own way in this journey. I've deliberately called this group Finding, because I too am finding my way through food and body freedom. And yeah, as I know, confidence is always built through action, and that goes with me showing up for these lives and getting way out of my comfort zone to do it. I find it hugely stressful, but the same goes with our health and well-being goals. We don't always want to do the stuff, but actually we want to feel the things on the other side. So yeah, with that, I'm going to leave it there. Please feel free to put comments. If you're watching on replay, you can press #replay and put comments on there about what you hope to get from the group. I will be discussing about the potential of some evening workshops and maybe some day ones in May, possibly doing an evening one in April. So if you're interested, please feel free to private message or put a message in the group chat. I hope that you've all had a lovely Easter weekend and are not giving yourself a hard time if you've overindulged in the chocolate eggs. Give yourself love. Yeah, until next time. Bye.